welcome back to my channel, Neil Brown Explores. This is the first time ever doing a paranormal, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm with Paranormal on the Go, so here they are. So we're just going to find a place to go, and then we carry on from there. We've been walking around the building, and because a lot of the rooms have got very bad damp, we've picked one room, so I'm going to try in there. What's that one do then?
That one's for if there's any hot air or cold air. So if there's a hot air source, it'll show up red. If it's cold, it'll go blue.
Right, they're just setting up their equipment. There's a cat ball there. Yeah. And one there.
Just mind your foot because there are loose bricks on the floor.
And glass. If there's anything here in this building with us,
I'm not recording yet.
right. If there's anything here in this building with us, can you come say hello? Can you knock on a wall?
You have to excuse the airplane above.
And pesky airports.
As you can see, guys, we've got the Flux 2 just by Neil over there. We've got our tab 2 just here. So obviously if any heat source or cold source comes through, obviously it'll go either red or blue. Cat ball just on that windowsill over there.
One on the radiator.
And literally one right next to us here on the radiator as well.
I think I'll stand over here so I'm not next to any of it.
Look, it's enough as well. Thank you.
So if you are standing or floating around where Neil was, can you tap Neil on the shoulder? If that was you making a sound, right?
That wasn't the blind.
That could have been the wind.
I was going to say that wasn't the blind because the ball was behind the blind.
Yeah, the ball was behind the blind. But it could have been the wind. There is a smash
There
window.
is possible.
So we'll leave that where it is. If that goes off again, then.
Or if that was you and not the wind, could you throw this one off? Roll it off. We don't mind. We'll just pick it up after.
That would be impressive. I'd enjoy seeing that.
I would. It'd be brilliant footage. Now you set the Flux 2 off for us. Could you do that again possibly for us, please? Asking nicely.
Do you like us and Neil being here? If you don't, get angry and smash something.
If there's anybody here who's upset about the condition of the home they once lived in, can you let us know by a tap on the wall or setting off a cat ball?
Are you in the doorway? Was that you walking in or out of the room?
Was you doing what Neil asked of you? If so, we thank you. It was brilliant.
Again. Thank you for setting off our devices. Can you make a sound for us so we can hear you? Apologies people for the background noise, there are people playing next door.
I thought it was wildlife.
That could be wildlife. If you're in here with us all, can you set the device off again for me, please?
No, cold source again. Rather than a cold source, could you make the room very cold as it's a very warm day? Very warm evening. Could you do that for us?
Could you make the device go red? Can you warm the room up? It's already quite warm, so warming it up even further will be a challenge.
Because I knew someone who worked in this care home, and they said at night there was some activities where doors open and closed. So if there is anybody here, can you do that for us, please?
We know there's a couple of open doors here. It'd be brilliant if you could slam one.
There's a toilet door behind Candy. Can you push that shut?
Or push it open into me.
If you're real and the claims are true that there are doors that slam and open in this place, please do so for us. None of us will harm you in any way.
We're simply here just to communicate with yourself. Prove to those that there is life after death.
I know you've used some of the devices already, but they won't harm you either. So feel free to play with them and continue playing with them.
Well, my camera focus does keep going in and out slightly as well, which is unusual.
Mine's been fine.
Was that an actual tap?
If that was you, can you do that again for us?
Cold spot again. It's unusual that it is going cold though, because again, as I said, this room is very, very warm. Very warm.
I think what's more strange about it is we got that tap or something out there first,
Yeah.
then that. So is it then tapping and then coming in, or?
Could you copy this for us?
Behind you again.
Could you do that?
If you're behind Neil, can you knock on the wall at the back for me? Or there's a cat ball on the windowsill at the back.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is, in the corner there.
Oh, there's another one, is there?
Where's the one that fell off?
Just in
Oh,
front of you.
just there.
Can you set one of the cat balls off for me? If you touch them, they'll flash multiple colours.
Just don't disturb the spider that's on that window for us, that'd be great. Oh. Just double check, there's no cold air coming through here, either, is there? No, it's really warm in the corridor.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really warm out here as well, so no cold air coming through here either.
Hmm.
Can you slam that door? You got the one to the left of me, or you got the one in front of me? Slam one of them. It would be greatly appreciated if you could.
Still, okay, cool. That's me just messing with that one. So that couple flashing on the window, on the radio, shall I say.
So just
It's just me.
checking those on, yeah?
Yeah.
But this would have been a nice little building back in its day.
So as you've noticed, Candy's right next to that device. She stepped over it. Nothing affects that device but temperature change. It has to be a very, very small temperature change, 0.5 either way. And if it detects any heat or cold, it will alert us. So if there's an anomaly in here or flying over it or something to interfere with the temperature somehow, it will let us know. So you wouldn't put that device in front of a window because it might give you a false reading, so that's why we've put it in the doorway, where Candy quite rightly pointed out it's quite warm in the hallway, and the window's away from the device.
View. Little tap.
Hopefully it captures on camera.
Oh, and again.
Can you tap on the door for me?
Maybe show yourself. Orb form, mist form, or shadow.
Was that anyone's kneecaps or anything? No?
Still.
That might have been a tap behind Neil then.
You notice how quiet it's gone all of a sudden as well. Like, there was loads of noise outside and it's just, yeah, nothing.
Before we move on to another...
And again.
Before we move on to a different room, can you set one of the cat balls off for us? They're dotted along the wall. You've set the K2 off, you've set the flux. And you've set the tab 2 off as well.
I haven't set the cat balls off really though, have they?
Haven't messed with the cat balls at all. Not yet anyway. Okay, I think we'll move to a different room. See if anything wants to interact with us in a different room.
And another cool spot. Maybe they'll play with the cat balls in another room as well.
As you quite rightly pointed out, we will obviously, if there's anyone that wishes to communicate with us in this room, please do so with us.
We'll get the EVP out in a minute and see if you'd rather communicate through voice. That's not annoying at all, is it?
There's a floor above us. Can you bang something on up there?
Or maybe we could hear your footsteps. Should we remember to bring that out one time as well, so there's no. I feel like this room's quieter.
If there's anyone that wishes to communicate with us,
Oh, I spoke too soon.
so I take it by that there is someone that's joined us.
Please say someone has joined us.
If you're male, then set a cat ball off. Or if you're a female, then set one of the devices off. The flux in the little cupboard, or the tattoo on the floor. If you don't want us in this building, please do something like scratch a wall or make a loud bang, throw something.
Throw something at Jake. Pick one of the cat balls up and lob it at him.
You always say that.
It's because I've yet to see it happen. Come on, give us some poltergeist activity. Use our energies.
So I said if it's a female spirit, use one of the devices. And if it's a male, use the cat ball, so it could be a female spirit. If it's a delayed response.
It's always a delayed response, isn't it? Where's the zip on here?
If there is anybody here, can you give us some sort of sign? Anything would be very helpful.
Do you know what would be easier if I do that? I can't get it out. There we go. That's my sound off. Gone.
The living are making more noise than the dead at the minute.
You're not putting the camera in.
And that just went off, changed colours, my camera just went well out of focus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you do that again for me, please? Can you set that device off again for me?
Was you affecting Neil's camera? I think that was my bag.
Oh, possibly. If Neil is correct and you were impacting his camera and the device going off at the same time, please do that again.
Right, so guys, just so you know, I am not holding the EVP. I'm going to push record and we're just going to talk in the background. Let's walk away from it. Oh. Could you tell us who
And
is...
the couple.
Could you tell us who is setting the device off for us, please?
Both, the couple's going as well. If I'm correct, and you're the female spirit that I asked about before, can you tell me your name?
Right near the thing as well. Are you trying to prove me wrong because I said you'd gone quiet? Seem to have a lot of that lately. Can you let go of the cat ball, please?
What room would this have been? Can you answer? Can you tell us?
Or if not, we guess that this might have been an office. Could you say yes into the machine for us? Could you set the cat ball off again for us, please?
You don't have to be scared of us. None of us will harm you.
As you can see, none of the equipment will harm you either. It's just a sign to show that you are here.
We have 2 more cat balls on the floor. One as you were to go in or out of the room, and one as if you were going in the cupboard or out of the cupboard.
Just so obviously the audience can see where they were placed.
Have you moved away from us now, have you? Or are you still with us?
Could you tell us if you was a staff member here? Or was you a resident? Is there a little tap there?
Possibly. I have to review the footage back.
Sounds like it just came out from the hallway.
If you're trying to let us know that you're here, trying to let us know that you are among us, can you give us just a little bit more, please? I know it's a big ask, but we need like a big loud bang, or we need a feeling to come up over one of us.
No, no feelings, thank you.
Can you make Candy cry?
No.
Candy's cried before, so can you do it? Or can you make either me or Neil wet our pants and run out of it? You'd have to do something really big for that though.
Oh, and again. Right, let's just push stuff on that. It's not bad. Oh.
that you're here, try and let us know that you are among us. Can you give us just a little bit more, please? I know it's a big ask, but we need like a female man, or we need a feeling to come up over one of us. No, no female. Can you make Candy cry? No. Candy's cry before. Can you do it? Or can you make one out of me or Neil went up and somebody else? Yeah, it's like really big for that one.
Might have been some bits on there.
I think I heard shuffling, as if someone's moving by it, and I swear I heard someone saying, "Go away." So that'd be interesting.
When I said about you crying and that, and you said no, I thought I heard yes afterwards. But it'll come out in the editing.
Yeah, of course they will. Have to listen very closely.
Right, so we're going to move on to another room. I know that you were playing with the devices in the middle of the room for us while we were listening back to that EVP. Nothing else has really happened since, so it was quiet to start off with in this room. So yeah, we'll go to a different room and we'll see if you can either follow us through into there or whether a new spirit can come and communicate with us. I was like in perfect sync there.
We've come up to the main house. We've obviously done a small house, but Scott came back and asked us to leave. So we've come up to the main house. So cake and candy are already started.
Could you make that slow again for us? Or the tattoo, or there's cat balls up on the little beams there.
Come over this way, sorry. Isn't that a mess?
Maybe you could show yourself down that corridor.
If you don't like the light, come and tell us off.
Is there a leak or something in here? Can hear like a sound.
Basement.
Oh, okay.
That's why I went off there now. I heard something, so I went down there.
Yeah. At least we know what that sound is. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel a lot calmer in here this time to what we did last time.
Feels more chill.
I don't know whether it's just because the weather was colder and was a little bit wetter. We came a bit later in the evening, so the building from the outside looked really, really eerie, didn't it? Like mega eerie, and obviously that kind of scared us to start off with. Do you remember that window as well?
Yeah, the window and
Slamming
the
the
wind
wind.
kept on going and like slam, slam.
So yeah, you can imagine walking up
Yeah.
halfway, can't you?
So
That's to the effect.
if anybody's here, can you set off one of these devices at the bottom of the stairs? Got. It's very quiet in here. Can you make some noise?
Can you knock for us like this?
That's it, Candy. Wake them all up.
That's right, I'm going to disturb you now. It's time to wake up. Medication needed. It is definitely a different vibe from last time. I said it feels lighter.
Like I asked down the small house, if there is anybody here, you must be upset with the condition of this home. Can you let us know somehow? Making noises or tapping us on the shoulders or setting off one of these devices?
I've sort of got a bit of a chill right here, right now. Was that you? If so, can you let us know that you're here somehow? Can you make a tap or a ban, or can you set one of our devices off?
Oh, and again. It's the same side
So-
again as well.
It did set one of our devices off. It did what we asked.
Again, not near it.
So, Spirit, I know you're here with us, but can you do something for us, please? Something to show us that you're here, that you're truly here. And I'm not just talking gibberish and garbage.
To the walls.
Talking to the building. Prove to us that you're here. Prove to us that you exist.
Maybe you'd like us on the top floor again, right outside that medication room like last time. You asked us to count last time, and you set the cat ball off about 9 times in a row.
Yeah, I'm going to say let's go up upper floor, see what the atmosphere's like up on the upper floor.
Yes.
Right, we're up one floor. We're in room 11. Again, the person who used to work here told me quite a lot happened in this room, which was like scared them quite a bit. So, just setting up some equipment and take it from there.
I'm trying to think where the best spots to stand would be. Maybe here. It's not so close to the door either.
Okay, so I've set a cat ball up on the window ledge there. There's one on the floor that's just setting up. There's one just above Candy's head.
There you go,
And
so
there.
it's like the shower building.
And then the tattoos on there, and the flux is...
In my pockets. That would help, wouldn't it? Put it in the doorway.
You should.
That's not gone off too.
That little window is open very, very slightly, and because it's quite hot, it is quite cold in there. So,
Okay. So obviously the tattoo's running that stuff over there. No, you're in the doorway, Jake. You want it in the doorway.
yeah, it's that one that's open to there.
Cat ball. So the cat ball's going off above Candy.
Right above my head, guys.
Did you take a fancy to Candy, did you?
Well, if you can set that off, maybe you can tap me on the shoulder. Because that is literally above my head.
That's
It's
noisy
just
to
straight,
me.
guys.
Yeah. Noisy me.
So, if a lot did happen in this room in the day it was open, can you give us a sign, make a noise, or set the devices off? Like tap a wall, or
Or make a cold spot.
Thank you. And the cat ball above you again.
Yay.
And
Cold
it's up
spot
again.
again. Thank you so much.
So is that you telling us that Neil's correct? This was a very active room. And that things happened
Is it going
again. And the one on the floor.
Are you keeping setting this up while you? Where's it gone? There it is. Sorry guys for the wall image.
I've got really cold. Right behind me, like with proper shivers.
I didn't capture that.
Are you standing behind me? Or are you moving around the room? Evidence would suggest you are moving around.
Are you circling maybe?
That's interesting.
Heat
That's the
source.
first heat source.
Well, considering the temperature is actually dropping in here a little bit, I can feel it myself. And cat ball again.
So the question is, we now know
And
something.
again.
We know something's here with us. Is this a nice spirit or a bad spirit?
Can you step away from that, please?
Judging by you ignoring my partner Candy, I'm going to guess you're a bad spirit.
Thank you. Well, maybe there is proof of this one being a bit more active.
Well, it went from that one to that one to that one.
Yeah, again, as we said, in a
The one in the
circle.
window hasn't gone off yet, that.
And was the flux too.
Where's the flux now? Oh, I've got proper cold again. Oh. Oh.
If you're behind Jake, can you show yourself?
It's proper making me go cold.
Oh, and we were just talking about that. Can't see whether we're on the camera.
It's in the
first.
direction of leaving the door, so have you left the room or
Have you gone out into the hallway?
just came in?
Feels like someone's itching my bloody arm.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry for the shaking of the camera, I was scratching my arm.
So that's me and Neil who have been affected so far.
Do you not like men, maybe?
There's a possibility.
Are you a female spirit? If so, can you show us a heat source? Make it go red again for us.
If you don't like me or Neil, can you do what Candy said and light it up red?
Or maybe it was leaving the room, that's why that went green.
Do you have full roam of this care home?
Is that you confirming that you're a female spirit? If so, could you do that? Thank you. I was just about to ask you to do that again. Could you step away again, please? I know we've asked you to use it, but could you step away for us? Obviously doesn't want to. There we go. Stopped again.
Are you perhaps someone who worked here? Or are you a moody patient that was here?
It would have been a resident, wouldn't it?
Yeah, resident site.
Not,
Are you-
not,
are
a mood, not a moody patient.
Are you a moody resident, shall I say? Someone who didn't like this place very much?
Well, that moth needs to go away. Silly moth, you're ruining my footage. weird then, didn't
Yeah, aeroplane.
it? It's something I heard one make that noise before.
So you've set off quite a bit of equipment in this room so far. And then it showed you either entering or leaving the room. And then you confirmed our question to us. Have you gone, or are you still with us? If you're still with us, can you set some bits of equipment off again for us, please?
Can you set the cat ball off again, above my head again for me, please? Can you do that? You've done it 3 times already. I believe it was 3, wasn't it?
Something like that. Do you like us being in this room? I'm going to guess by the reaction I had that you don't like us in this room.
Could you knock something over in another room so loud that we can hear it from here? There's a few open doors along there. Maybe you can close one. Slam it shut. Use our energies.
If this room is haunted, why do you haunt this room? Why number 11?
We'll look at the EVP.
Yeah, let's do an EVP.
Um,
We're going to try and get you to talk to us, if you can.
don't think I want to put it right next to it because it's going to be really loud in here, isn't it?
Piss them off.
No, let's put it around here. So there's nothing interfering, it's just in the corner. And record.
Hello, Spirit. Spirit, can you let go of our device for us, please?
Was that a name there?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a woman as well.
Harvey. Is it?
Don't read it out.
You don't know her first name. So,
We've just seen a name on the door. Could you tell us that name on the little recorder in the corner for us, please?
if we're talking to the person who lived in this room, the person whose name is on the door, can you confirm that for us?
Maybe you could tell us why you're not at peace.
Or tell us if you've got any unfinished business.
I'm sorry.
Why this room?
Since I've moved over here, I've got pressure on my head just across here.
Can you tell us your age, sorry? Have you been dead long?
Could you tell us how you passed? Was you treated well here or poorly? Did you want to ask a question? No? Any other questions, Jane?
If you want us out, can you say yes or no?
Or maybe scream into the device. That would be a good one.
Is there such thing as an afterlife?
Oh, this is about that ankle just crunching or something. Hand stop.
Can you let me know the mathematics was, please? There was one as well. Hardly. Is it? Let me know. You don't know her first name. Let's just say the name on the door. Could you tell us that name on the little recorder in the corner for us, please?
That was a very clear get out.
If we're talking to the person who lived in the school, the person whose name is on the door, can you confirm that for us? Maybe you could tell us why you're not at peace. Or tell us if you've got any unfinished business. Why Eastbrook? There's something over here on the pressure on the hips across here. Can you tell us your age, sorry? Have you been dead long? Could you tell us how you passed? Was you treated well here or poorly? If you want us out, can you say yes or no? Or maybe scream into the device. That would be a good one. Is there such thing as an afterlife?
There's a definite get out. No, that was very clear.
It sounded like there was another voice amongst that as well, didn't it? Did you
Yes,
hear
a
it?
female voice.
Yeah. Oh, there was another bit when we all, like when we looked at it, so it was like there was this, I might be imagining it, it's like a sort of thing,
Okay.
but it just might be me.
Yeah. Well, when we listen back and go through editing, I'm sure we'll find out, won't we?
I thought I heard a very faint yes to the afterlife question as well afterwards, but we'll see.
And I was just about trying to talk.
You like that device, don't
Yeah, I was
you?
just saying, just when I thought that there was nothing else going to happen in here, obviously that starts going off. And that went off again during EVP.
It's also red, which is interesting. Because it's already quite warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's now saying it's getting even warmer and warmer. Well,
But that's the thing
device
though,
is.
because that window's open slightly, there is a slight chill coming through as well.
But I also had moments where I had a chill down my back and I was like shivering, and you had that moment where you had like an itchy arm.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay, well, as active as this room really is, obviously we will try another room, and
I think we should do where we done last time on that very top
Yeah.
landing outside that medication.
you're more than
room.
welcome to follow us, or if any other spirits want to communicate with us, then brilliant. But yeah, we are going to leave this room now, and we'll leave you in peace in this room.
You gonna leave it?
Right, we're at the top floor by the medication room. You can start here. Paranormal, you guys were here before, wasn't you?
Yeah, about 6
Sorry.
months ago.
Yeah.
On this floor, it was quite active. Had something come through on the, as I was just saying, had something come through on the app when we were using that, wasn't it? And it said to us to count.
Mm-hmm.
And it started playing with the cat ball, and every time we were counting, it was setting the cat ball off again until we counted up to about 9, wasn't it? I think it was. So yeah, good little bit of evidence, that one. It's really warm up here,
So
really warm.
if there's anything up here with us, any spirit at all, can you come forward? Myself, Candy and Neil won't hurt you.
We've set the cat balls up again, in slightly different places to last time. But can you set those off again like you did last time we were here? It would be greatly appreciated if you could. Oh, my camera's gone really out of focus. There we go.
Don't be shy. Say hello to Neil. Say hello to me and Candy. If you remember us, set a bit of equipment off for us, please. We much appreciate you. We haven't got very long here now. We've been here a little while. So if you can give us any communication at all, that would be great.
You alright
Yeah, can you feel a breeze or something? It just felt like someone just blew on my neck.
Can't feel anything
then? No,
on
there's
this
a
wall.
window open here, but it's only like the other room where it's small, so not much breeze is coming through.
Yeah, but there's
If something just blew on Neil's neck,
there's no windows
can you come forward?
along the hallway. I can't feel a breeze now, but Christ,
Even coming like stepping forward and stuff like that, I can't feel a breeze here at all.
It is actually weird because stand where Neil was, it's actually cold.
So it was here, wasn't it?
If you go up here, it's warm.
oh shit, tripping over the carpet
Was
in.
it there, was it? Oh, no, I am as well.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know why I'm filming the graffiti for.
Just to test the theory, Candy's now standing where Neil was. See if Candy gets the same result.
There is a breeze here, but it's not up. It's by my ankles.
And he felt it on his neck.
Yeah, but there's a breeze literally as if it's just going past my ankles. But not up here.
If anything or anyone is up here with us,
There is an attic there. Are you hiding in the shadows?
we can hear dogs in the background, so that's just some dogs.
Now I'm going to have to change my battery because it's drained. Yeah, we're going to move downstairs to another part, which I believe is an office. When I was changing the battery in my camera, none of the devices went off, so we're going to head back downstairs.
Yeah, it was weird how you got that feeling.
Completely
in your neck.
different from last time as well, because as I said, this was the most active one and it was starting from the get-go. Literally had the camera rolling for about 60 seconds, didn't we?
So far, the most active one in here tonight is room 11. only room 11, really.
Oh, and last time they told us that there was some key wall stopping them going or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
If I remember rightly, but obviously that didn't get shown because, as I said, the footage got corrupted.
I do feel like our emotions were a lot worse.
I know temperature changes
Yeah.
naturally, but coming down here, I was roasting up there. Now I'm quite cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed it getting chillier down here. Considering this is the section that's been boarded up as well. You'd expect it to be warmer.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful there.
Yeah, so up a bit, isn't it?
Someone's had a good go at the safe. Chuck that in.
Yeah. Something down there, isn't it?
Yeah. This.
Hopefully it's not a gas leak down there.
No, you see bits of. If it was a gas leak, you would smell it. I think it's because there's like, boilers and all that down there.
Alright, so I need to
Did you
check
make a
my
tapping sound
camera.
as soon as you entered that room, Joe?
Sorry?
Did you make a tapping sound as soon as you entered this room?
No.
Because as I was walking past, I heard a tap.
So just,
Feels cooler in here. It's nice.
yeah.
As you can see, guys, this is just like the little office area.
This is the room that we had a bit of activity in last time.
But
So,
unfortunately,
just
we
for-
couldn't bring it to you.
Yeah, we couldn't bring the evidence forward. So hopefully.
It's nice to see that glass on the doors has been smashed in. At least that's one thing being left alone.
Oh, with the glass in the door.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice door, that one as well.
It is.
Oh, the little computer screens are still here as well. As I haven't been nicked.
Okay, so as Candy said, we are in the office that we were in last time. The footage did get corrupt, unfortunately, so we couldn't bring the footage to light to you guys. So hopefully we'll get something in this room again. Hopefully the activity is in here. So yeah, have you got the other device?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I've got it. Silly me. Is that gonna stay there, yeah?
Yeah, should do.
Don't think that's gonna make a slight big
Well,
difference.
no,
There's
it
no
won't.
power coming through, Jake.
So yeah, we've got the flux on there.
I'm gonna
Got
turn
cap
it
balls
back
on
as
the
well.
unit. Got the tattoo on the photocopier.
So guys, I'm just walking over my phone. Almost throw food backwards as well. Went like that.
So if there are any spirits down here, Neil said that the temperature dramatically dropped as we came down here. Is that a sign that there is something down here? If so, can you make yourself known to myself, Candy, or Neil? This is the very last room that we'll be doing tonight. The very last room and opportunity for you to communicate.
Can you make one of the cat balls go off along here? It's one placed at the top shelf.
Last time, we, as I said, the footage corrupt, but we had all the cat balls on the unit as they are now. All three of them went off at the same time.
Oh.
I was actually amazed how all three of them went off at the same time.
Maybe they're trying to flick that switch that you just switched off.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you for doing that for us.
Can you pull Candy's hair?
Really?
We wouldn't be able to do mine.
Blow on Neil's neck again if you followed us down.
Or tug on my jacket?
Even better. Flick his cap off. Show his messy hair. That's what you get for telling him to pull on my hair.
As I said earlier, try and make me and Neil wet our pants and go running out the door. It's very hard to do, so you're going to need to do something massively big.
That's better.
I feel like you've gone quiet, spirits. I feel like you don't want to talk to us anymore.
As it's my first paranormal explore and never done a real night explore before, so can you set something off?
Can you tell?
Yeah, that's my foot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, it's not what I want to hear a proper tap.
A very damaged thermostat there. Come on, spirits. Wake up.
What do you think of the experience of your first night of paranormal?
It was quite good, you know. Going well until I got blown on the, well, it felt like someone blew in my neck. Could have brought some extra pads with me, but
It was a very quick reaction, that's for sure.
So it's got colder in here. The room was already quite chilled, so
And that again.
yeah.
Okay, so you've given us a cold spot and you've done that. Can you now do the cat balls?
On the shelf for us. On the unit. You got 2 cat balls on the middle shelf and you got 1 on the top. And they will all flash.
Behind you?
They will all flash for you if you touch them. We can't stay much longer, I'm afraid.
And again, just for you guys as well, the windows are sealed down here.
Yeah, there's.
They
it's
are
boarded up.
also boarded up, so there is no air coming through.
And do you know what's weird?
Yeah.
When we first came in here,
they're all boarded up like this door.
so when we first come in here earlier, it was warm down here, weren't it?
Yeah.
Like, because the boards like trapped the heat. But then obviously, as we come back, well, went upstairs and then downstairs again, obviously, temperatures dropped.
Was it you?
The first one was, the second one weren't.
It sounded like a knock on that wood.
Second mimicked it.
If you just made a knocking sound then, can you do it again for us please? But this time louder. Again, I'm going to ask you if you can do this for me. Can you do that?
No, but they can set a device off.
That's gone a bit mad tonight, isn't it?
Can you set the cat balls off for us, please? Pretty please. You'll make our night if you do. All three of them. No, I don't think I'll see that again.
No, I think we were just gutted that the footage corrupted at the time.
I think whatever was in here that night was strong and had enough energy.
But whatever the energy was, I don't feel like it's here tonight because, as I said, it feels lighter.
No. Although that energy in room 11 was quite strong. Like, that was a impressive, lot of devices going off in that room.
I'll ask, can you set them cat balls off just to show me?
Now I'll do it for Neil.
When Neil was talking in the little building, he was setting off devices.
At least give us some noise. Make a loud bang or something.
Do you know one thing that is really weird? You know I said to you about that noise that was coming down from the basement. We could hear it in the main hall area, couldn't we? Can't hear it at all in here. And up here, I'm pretty sure we're closer as well.
Yeah, it's just through the...
That was loud.
Did you just tap on the printer?
That was loud.
It sounded like plastic. And the only bit of plastic in here is that printer.
Thank you very much if that was you. Neil asked you to make a loud noise and you did. Now you know that was none of us because you was not near it.
I'm
Right.
sat on the
Near it.
window ledge.
And it weren't just an ordinary tap that you hear, it was definitely off of that. And
Again.
again.
And again.
How long have we been in here for and it's only just done it now?
Yeah, exactly. That as well.
About 12 minutes is saying now.
When I said we've been in there 12 minutes, that's the first 2 taps we've got off of that.
You think spirits can't always do things straight away, sometimes it is delayed.
And the device, funny enough, on the printer goes off as well. Just checking, there's no leak or anything, no drips that can go onto the printer to make us think that there's a spirit and it's not. No, it all seems dry, like there's nothing. Well, again, there's at the back, there's nothing that can do that.
And it definitely didn't do it from the start because I didn't hear that at all. The only tap I heard before was like on the wood.
Check these cat balls are still active. Yeah, they are. Change the all. Don't need to throw it off a bit. Change the order
It's
of
because
them a little bit.
it's bowed.
Yeah,
It's
change
not
the
gonna
order
stay.
of them. Okay.
Now what I think you should do is just knock them all off because he's just set them up very nicely. Annoy him a little bit.
Can you set them off for us? You just saw them flashing. They'll do exactly that if you touch them. Or throw them off, as Candy says. We will have to go soon.
Not locks.
on that side as well. We will have to go soon, so
And the tab toe.
we do hope that you can show us that you're here, as you are doing. Maybe include the balls on the unit.
Maybe tap on the printer again.
Tap on the printer or blow on Neil's neck.
Some movement there. Could you hear it?
No, sounds like that from out there.
I thought it sounded like it came from out there. It was like a shuffle and another shuffle. It was like two steps.
I just heard a tink, like a tink.
No, I heard like shuffles in 2 footsteps.
Maybe if you've got, that might have been a tap on there.
That was a tap.
That was a tap out there, yeah. If you've really got enough energy, can you tap on the glass window? From the inside, obviously, there's boards on the outside. Make Candy shuffle off the seat there and leap up.
They'd have to have a lot of strength to do that.
Alright, so I think we've got a little bit of evidence tonight from this lovely care home. I think we'll leave it there. Obviously, we will come back at some point for a third visit.
If
Yeah.
it's not completely and totally locked up by that point. Yeah.
Thank you for your time tonight. Thank you, Neil, for being with us tonight.
No problem.
So, if you have enjoyed this episode of Paranormal on the Go, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you can do the same for Neil Brown Explores, then that would be great. Thank you for watching.
Right, I'm
And
gonna
good night.
call it a night there. So things did happen, but you know, it's the first time I've done it. So if you like, please subscribe. I hope to catch you all soon. Thank you.